we talk everything football. We will focus on Premier League today. My name is Sean, aka Young Reezy. We got Samuel over here, Mr. Smooth. Can I get a yeah? We got Timsy over here too. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're about to get into it. Oh, here.
Oh, you just want to bump your Chelsea fan. He's like, I didn't know this.
All right, we're about to get into it. We are gonna talk Chelsea today.
Oh my God.
Chelsea. Up the Chelsea, eh?
Hey, off the Chelsea.
Up the buddy Chelsea.
You know the team. You know
all
the
right. So let's start with preseason so far. Let's just start with Enzo Maresca.
Well,
what do you think?
Enzo Maresca.
In fact, what do both of you guys think? But let's start with Samuel.
Enzo Maresca. I think Enzo Maresca is doing exactly what we expect. Because this year, new coach, new ideas, new formation, new everything. Mm-hmm. So it's not like from last year, you're pretty much changing everything. So you got to get the players to fall for your system and your belief and not them playing your way.
Yeah.
And what are we, 3-4 weeks into all this?
Yeah. But
Like,
so
because think about it, practicing by yourself, you ain't going to see anything because you're playing amongst yourself. Mm-hmm. But when you play against someone else, you know, you're going to see, because it can expose your mistake and everything like that. And we've seen that in the past couple of games that they played. Mm-hmm. So, I think Enzo Maresca's ideas are pretty, you can see it in the game, but the thing is like the players did not believe yet. And you can tell from the way they play. Mm-hmm. All their past mistakes and everything like that, you can see it. They're like a bit frightful and some idea when they need to, like, there's certain, as a football player, there's certain things that you know, like, to follow direction, and there's certain things that you know, boot it away, kick it away, and something like that. Yeah. But you see, they try to do exactly what the coach wanted them to do, and they were so stuck on structure so much that they make so much mistakes.
Yeah, you have to know the freedom. Yeah.
Let me tell you how I feel. Let me tell you how I feel.
I would prefer anybody but
look. Right, Poch, I get your sentiment of not wanting him from the jump. He hasn't really won anything with PSG. He wasn't doing nothing. You know, his best stuff was at Tottenham. Even Southampton, he was doing work, but from PSG onwards, nothing. Right? But even the first half of the season, nothing really. That ending of the season should be more than enough. We finished way above where Potter had us in, like, what, 11th?
You guys finished.
Or 12th. We finished 5th.
Yeah, but you're talking about Potter. You're talking about Potter.
But here's the thing. But that's where we're coming from, right? So now you have Cole Palmer firing like a madman. Like, anybody who is getting Cole Palmer to do that kind of brilliance, he must stay. From me. But now we're on to Maresca. I would have stayed with Pochettino, but at the same time, I see what this Maresca dude is trying to play. The kind of football he's trying to play.
You like it?
I like it, but here's the thing. When you're in school, who teaches you? You go to school, you're taught by what? What do they call it? A teacher, right? A lecturer. If you're in university, a lecturer. If you're in high school, whatever you want to call it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, so we've got a professor, and everybody knows the name of this professor. His name is Pep Guardiola, right? Mm-hmm. Right? And he's got his students. One of them is your coach, your Mikel Arteta, right? And then one of them is now our coach, Enzo Maresca. So my question to you is, in what world does the student ever beat the teacher?
Many.
Which worlds?
Many worlds. Now it doesn't always just flow just that easy.
Also, the student be beating the teacher a lot, huh?
Not a lot, but it's gonna come a time that the student becomes the new teacher.
Yes, but that's probably when the teacher decides, oh, I'm done. I've retired.
No. Also, some students can outclass the teacher. It can become smarter. They learn.
My take on the matter is, as long as Pep is still in this Premier League, all this Mikel Arteta of the world, Enzo Maresca of the world, they're trying to play his same football with a little bit of twist and spin and play on it.
So you think Enzo is trying to play?
Of course, everyone's trying to invert something. Invert wing back.
Who's going to invert?
He's inverting James and Malagusto and all that stuff. But I don't.
I saw that, but is it like an actual like?
Yes, it is. And the thing is, like, we even just saw it, but I'll even get to our results afterwards. I don't feel like if you want to win Premier League, and maybe I'm delusional, maybe this is the Chelsea of old. I haven't really come to grips with what our life is gonna be like as Chelsea fans moving forward. But if you want to win Premier League, if you want to win something, you don't go and call his little student to come and take your club to beat him and do what? How are you gonna beat him? How are you gonna tell me how you're gonna beat him? I mean, but anyway,
but
I understand that logic though.
Mikel was close, but did he do it?
Okay, but what if he does it?
No.
Okay, until he does it, because we've been really getting close.
I understand where you're coming from.
You've been really having a lot of heartbreak on this side, haven't you, buddy?
At least we're competing.
At least we're competing, but that's enough. Okay, don't worry, Chelsea. In 2 years,
but,
don't worry, Chelsea will be competing with all of you guys, and we'll all be losing together.
So you don't think the student can be the teacher in this case?
No.
Any student.
I'm sorry.
But the thing is, what if that's just the best way to win?
But
it's not the best way to win.
It's the best way
just
for
to
him
play
to
like
win.
that, and then add, like you said, add your own flair, add your own little mix to it. They're not gonna play.
But at the same,
but how can you say like? Here's my thing though. He's dominating. Pep Guardiola is dominating. So if it's the best way to play, so be it. But no one else can do his own thing better than him. So the only way to stop that is to do your own thing. That's why I feel like even Pochettino is a little bit different in itself. He's still trying to play that expensive football, which is great. But that's why I would say,
But Maresca does not play entirely.
He doesn't play entirely. But I know even Mikel Arteta doesn't play entirely. But the gist, the skeleton of it is the same, and this is why you're in the situation.
The idea is close. That's what you're saying.
I see what you're saying.
But you don't believe that.
No, okay. I think eventually he'll get.
Eventually, yeah. As soon as Pep retires, that's when Arsenal will be on their high horse now. But anyway, okay, so now let's talk about William Esteval. Chelsea has become Brazil Young Academy.
Oh, Esteval, my God.
Project.
I think. Yeah, Chelsea's doing a lot of that little kid shit. I don't even understand that. That's just buying babies and just putting on like
and saying go
training them and all that.
Turn to the next name or
I don't even get what Chelsea's doing. I think all our transfer stuff, they're players that we buy that we actually don't freaking need. Like, how do we have 41 players on our roster or something like that? How do you do that? How do you expect the coach to even focus on getting his best 11 when he has to look over so many damn players? That makes no sense. That logic makes the coaching job a lot more difficult. So for me, it's like, don't get me wrong, William Esteval is going to be something special. From what I've been seeing from Brazil, he's definitely a gem. But at the same time, it's like, we have Cole Palmer playing that position. You also have that Ecuadorian player, Kendrick Pires.
Oh, he's a cam? I thought he can play left, right.
He can play anywhere.
Okay.
He can play anywhere.
So
just like Pires.
Just
like Pires. Yeah. But at the same time, we have so many players on those positions already. Like Ryan Sterling and Makayo Mudryk on the other side. Like, you're talking about stack. Everywhere up front is stacked. And Cooper can play that position. Nicholas Jackson can play that position.
A lot of people can play
all similar positions.
Which is why it's difficult, like you were saying.
It's going to be hard
to pick the best 11, especially those front positions. I feel like a lot of people can play multiple positions. So it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be very hard.
Do you guys have a starting 11? For Chelsea.
Yeah, but let's even save that small.
I don't even think I have it starting. I have an idea, but I don't even have a set starting 11. Like even you're talking about Tosin. I don't rate Tosin.
But to be fair, the difference between Tosin and Chalobah is Tosin can play out the back. That's what they want. This guy.
Okay, so Chalobah's ball towards Nicholas Jackson last year.
I remember what you're saying.
What was that?
That's a great ball, but in terms of just normally, I know Tosin's probably not going to find that ball, but in terms of being comfortable playing out the back, Tosin has the edge. For me, is Chalobah better? Yes. Should we not get Tosin? Should we have not gotten Tosin? Yes. But we did. And all these young Brazilian players, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear nothing about all these young Brazilian players unless they're giving me something Lamine Yamal is giving me. I know I'm reaching really high, but
it's
I don't want to hear nothing about step by step.
No, why not?
They're
young. They need a couple of years to just get to.
I think Esteval is close to.
Well, if we're making such a big deal about it, you better come in this upcoming season. You better be up for selection. You better come and do it too, because I don't want to be okay. How many years we have to wait until, and then you come and you're not even jumping like they said. Please. Now, Philip Jorgensen It's still early. It's
I don't
early.
really know that much about him for me to talk.
What they're saying is he be playing out the back like crazy. So this is what Enzo is he's just being everyone who can just play ball.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is they're trying to, we'll get there too. In fact, let's just get to it. They're trying to push out Conor Gallagher because he doesn't play the football that Enzo wants to play. And
honestly, I think that's a mistake. I'm a Chelsea fan. I think that's a mistake. I don't love Conor. I'm not like his biggest fan.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that you need that type of player on your team.
Exactly.
You just need someone that's just a destroyer.
Yeah.
And
You just need someone and his energy. The team feeds off his energy.
Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher,
Boys
yeah, I
are
wouldn't let
trying to
him
die
go.
for the badge, and you're just throwing them away for mediocre people to come in. Who's Tosin?
That's what I'm saying. Tosin
He's cool, but like,
what?
what is
Tosin is what?
Chelsea trying to win? What's Chelsea just trying to be a top 4 to 8?
When do we all like? When did Chelsea become?
He's coming
mediocre?
from Fulham, bro.
So
All the players that we sold, they're going to bigger teams than where we are right now.
Bro, it's
Like
just
it's
crazy.
just you're making us look mediocre. It's like the board is making us go mediocre.
So you guys don't like your transfer market?
No, hell no. What are you talking
Carrying
about?
Dewsbury Hall.
Did we need that? Did we need that?
I get the idea.
He can play a little
He
bit
can
more
play the
than-
ball that he
than
wants to
Chelsea.
play. But is he
Come
better?
on, man.
He can play.
We'll
He can play
see
better
now.
football than Gallagher. But is he a better
Is it
player
an
than
upgrade?
Gallagher?
Is it a big?
But you don't know.
Wait,
which
wait.
they will come
Okay,
before.
let's put it this way. Dewsbury Hall was such an upgrade. Why didn't he make it in English?
He hasn't even made it in. And Gallagher, the guy who we're selling away,
The guy, exactly. The guy
is in Euro.
The guy
is
we
in
don't
Euro
know
setup.
value.
Okay, but what if they don't know Dewsbury Hall potential?
Are you kidding me?
See.
What do you mean they don't know him?
He's
Man,
an
I
English
heard
boy. He's playing in. He was in the Premier League until they got relegated.
Yeah.
He's been in Premier League since.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
they don't watch the championship now.
Oh, yeah, they do.
When it comes to Premier League,
So
all
when he
eyes
was
will
in
be
the
on
Premier
him.
League
Let's see.
before.
And he was straight. He was good. He was
But what-
solid.
But was he better
But
than Gallagher?
who are you hearing about? You're
He's
hearing
team
about
got
James
relegated.
Was he
Madison and
better
stuff
than
like that.
Gallagher?
What are you
Was he
hearing
better
about
than
him?
Gallagher?
Do you have any final words for Ian Madsen going to Aston Villa? Anything
I
to say
think
about that?
honestly, I think we shouldn't have sold him. It's like players that can play invert. This
Yeah.
formation that Enzo is playing. Madsen would have been the perfect player for that because Madsen can play anywhere around that area.
And who's
Okay.
gonna play? Is it left back, right? Who's gonna play left back?
Cucurella.
Okay. So let's just go to just looking over the results real fast. Last couple, points. Our results against Celtic, Club America, and Man City. How do you see it? How do you see what he's doing to Reece James? Sounded crazy. But how he's messing up his going up and down in the wing and to have him invert.
Honestly, it kind of limited Reece James' capability and ability. I think it's just putting it on hold because Reece James is a player that we know can go up and down that area. But it's invert nonsense. It's something that he hasn't done.
Mm-hmm.
So to him, it's very new. So you basically holding a player that has so many weapons just to do invert and all this nonsense, which is inverting, but he's not going forward. What you need your James going forward, crossing the ball, hitting the ball, taking the shot, doing all that. It's not helping Reece James, honestly. I don't like it, but if Reece James can perfect it, he's definitely going to be a different player.
Yeah.
It's going to be a completely different player. But for right now, what we see is is inherent in the Reece James capability and everything like that. So for me, let's see, because it's like I said, 3-4 games in.
Yeah.
The games have improved. Chelsea have improved, definitely. I'll tell you that. Because the first game that I saw, I want to throw the entire club to trash.
Yeah.
Like in the trash, because that shit was nonsense.
Yeah.
But you see, as we go, we get better and better and better. We can see, like even against City. Don't get me wrong, we play City with the third team and everything like that.
Embarrassing.
But yeah, embarrassing. We got rocked, which is crazy. But at the same time, it's kind of scary that we're gonna play City our first game.
Yeah, they're about to bust us down.
With their complete
And it's a
11.
shame.
Wait, is it at the?
That's at the bridge.
Oh, that's
That which is the only good thing I can
but
say.
barely though.
But no,
But
but
it'll be good.
Chelsea
At least you
played.
guys
They
have
played
fun.
better at home. Chelsea
Yeah,
played better
yeah.
at home, so I give them that. But at the same time, it's like you're playing City your first game.
So you
But-
guys are scared.
Bro.
But also,
Terrified.
but also every first game that City played, they're not that good in the first game.
Okay.
No, seriously, if you've seen the past couple of years, City has struggled their first game. They've struggled their first games. Every first
Well,
season.
hopefully they continue to struggle.
Okay.
Where do you think we're gonna finish this? Don't even give me head. Don't give me heart. Just give me
Honestly,
just whatever.
realistically-
Put it together.
Realistically, I would say we can go from top 4 till 8, 9.
Top 4 to 8.
So what's
Because we're in that
guess.
peripheral right now. From I could tell you, I would say maybe fifth, 6th.
I get where
Fifth,
you're
sixth,
coming from. And it's a
I don't
sad,
see anything. I
this
don't
is a
see anything
sad-
right now.
Look
though.
at me, all
Oh,
you
so
Chelsea
you
fans.
agree.
This is a sad reality for us, right? Where we are talking about a team
We've dropped down
who
a
won
lot.
Champions League 2020, 2021. Like, what are we talking about here, man? What are we talking about here? 5th place is where he just said, and it makes sense.
Hey, man.
It makes sense.
Yeah, every club has to go through their phases.
And this is
man.
our banter era.
Yeah, and
This
it
is our
what it
mentor
You guys
era,
just
and it's
gotta
crazy.
get it.
Hopefully we
You gotta
don't.
get it.
Hopefully we don't spend that like Arsenal did for the past decade and stay there forever.
And it may have been
so.
2019, 2020. I don't.
No, it's
It's
2021.
2020. Okay, see, I was right. Hey, I was right.
2021.
But all right, that is it. Thank you so much with the net result.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be with you again soon. Thank you.